Hi everyone, Jana is here and I'm going to share with you a little bit of my trading ideas for 19th November. Starting with euro dollar, and here is the pair. So pretty much as I was expecting, there was not much of the movements on the market today. You see pair went up a little bit, didn't even touch 119, slightly below it, and tried to turn around, and now it's actually trying to break out from a little bit of the channel. I had here still not going to place any orders because at this moment there is nothing on the market, and you see, if I would be able to place, let's say, orders for sell, and then will go only 20 plus something to this level, it's not going to be enough. I mean, okay, it might actually try to fall, but at the same time you see it might go back and have this very slow movement again, because pretty much, well, it did started to break out, but yeah, I still prefer it to go a little bit into this area, except here right now it might actually go down a bit more. So that's why I'm not sure what to do at this moment with all these things going on. I would rather to just wait, so no orders for euro dollar. Sometimes you see you need to just wait. To be honest, I would rather like not to trade whole November and December and just wait until January, and when it's all finished with election and COVID news. But there are also opportunities on the market. Of course, the big movements can happen, and let's just see what's going to happen. So at this moment, just going to leave it. Pound dollar at least had a good move. Well, not huge, but still the move as I was expecting. Went up to the level of our previous top. Didn't break it though. So and you see it went up and down again. So not fantastic, but still I could catch that movement and made some profit on it. So I'm going to show it to you so you can see. That's the first half. You see it's closed, and the rest of it by trailing stop. Of course, I was thinking actually just to place a take profit here and close manually, but then I thought, okay, I'll give it a chance. Maybe it will try to break out, but it didn't. Okay, so anyway, got a bit of a profit, and now I would be expecting this area. To be honest, guys, I wouldn't place any orders at this moment. I would rather see it to go and consolidate here, and then it would be nice to place both directions again. That would be perfect spot. Of course, what can happen, it might just go down to this on top of that level and start to consolidate here. Then I need to have a look. You see, if it will do so, it might be very narrow channel. I mean, the buy order would be not too bad. It's about 30 pips, and maybe it will try to break finally. But the other way, it's too close, and to back to this area. That's why I just don't feel comfortable to do so. That's why I'd rather to wait it to go back here. Okay, so either go back here, or maybe it will be another slow day, or maybe ups and downs, who knows, then to go around this area. Okay, a bit more out there. But yeah, this one, that's what I'm saying right now, because there is nothing they're giving us, and only that news that might be a deal early next week. That's what was, only one news, and that's why I can expect it would just like sit and move and slow and do some nothing else. So of course, if there will be something, yeah, it might just jump out any direction again, and okay, so I'm going to miss it. But at this moment I don't see anything, so I'll just wait. Dollar Canadian. So you see, that's what happens. Like I'm saying, should we just sit and wait for something else, better movements, better areas? So for example, dollar Canadian, okay, I thought it was not a bad area, except yeah, it wasn't fantastic, as it wasn't the top or bottom, it's somewhere in the middle. So you see the pair went up, and then it went down today, hit my stop loss. Now I'm in recovery. Okay, so that's the loss I made. That's a little bit of profit already covering that loss. So you see I'm closing here when it's green color, not green, it's red color when it's sell, but when it's a plus in here. So I'm banking a little bit of profit. So I banked a little bit, and then it's immediately turned around. So my expectation that possibly it will continue the way down. First, maybe it will have a bit of correction. So that's why I, for example, moved the stop a little bit higher, because I quite can expect that it might have a correction going back maybe to this level, and then possibly will continue the way down. So maybe it will have a consolidation like this, and still continue the way down. This moment now it looks like it's in a bit of a downtrend channel. And possibly it will get to 1.3 again to the same price, which is a nice round number, so quite possibly. But on the way, of course, if it will do so, I will try to bank more and more profits, and then we will see how it will behave, maybe to take it wherever it will be. Or at this moment, like I'm saying, it's looking like it's continuing the way down. I mean, dollar is still a bit weak, nobody wants to buy it, still uncertainty there. So, and if nothing happens, it just at this moment looking like going towards down trend. I mean, to get into the trade at this moment, like for example, if I wouldn't be in this trade already, like I said, I would just wait to go back, for example, or give a correction. And so you see that it might have like a pullback in here. This is where I entered, right? The placed the orders in here, right? Buy, and would have been the sell order. So you see it's broke. So quite possible it might have a pullback. And like I'm saying, maybe get back in or underneath and then possibly continue the way down. So that's what a possibility, right? So yeah, that's the dollar Canadian, dollar yen, slowly continued the way down as expected, right? So it got me into the trade, but then you see it started to move nicely. I thought, okay, great, another good trade. And then suddenly there was news again with the COVID vaccine and it's jumped back up. So it got me out with just break even, pretty much, not this one. That one, dollar yen. Yes, you see it's a break even, very small, and nothing else. And I didn't place any more orders, which could have placed back. So you see now it's again, it would have been just a little move and then went back up again. So yeah, at this moment, once again, it's also looking like maybe we'll have a bit of correction and then continue the way down. So that's what at this moment. If there are any news again, we might have a jump. Of course, unexpected, but at this moment, I mean, it needs a bit more correction because it's a big move, and so of course I would have expect a little bit of correction, though it's broke this level again. So that's what I'm saying, maybe it will have a bit of correction and come back, but it's already tried to, you see, pull back it and then return. So I wouldn't see why wouldn't continue. So quite possible just continue. Maybe we'll get to this bottom once again. So about 103, maybe even lower. 103, here is 12, maybe 103 exactly, and then probably would be trying to turn around. Of course, if worse to the worse, we still have that previous bottom, and it still easily can also go there because of still the uncertainty, no president, COVID, even though they have a vaccine, but it's not used yet, right? So they just have those good news, and it's will jump like it had here, maybe, well, it jumped, you see now, not as much. So that's why I think exactly the same news a little bit, not going to make a big movements if it will try to go back again. So at this moment, I just see it's a continue. I mean, yeah, maybe a bit of a correction and continue the way down. So, but this moment, it would be no trades for me, just wait. Pound yen still sitting in a quite a narrow range. So it got me into the order yesterday, still sitting today. And pretty much nothing's going on, just waiting. Hopefully it will have a bit of a move up, but if not, it might actually break this level, go down, maybe it will get into this range, you know, this bottom. So that's why I'm thinking to move this stop a little bit further away, because it's quite easily can just go on the side. But I mean, it still should be, with the good news, it will be a big move. I mean, if there wouldn't be this uncertainty, technically it would have already make a move, but at this moment there is nothing, and so we have like a really worse time again for trading, and that's why from now it's just, I don't know, it can go anywhere. Now it's just getting narrow, but it's very, very concentrated, so it probably should make a jump one or another area. Of course, if there will be no news, it might just have something, unlike here, a little bit of news, and then it might have just a short-term jump, you know, it might jump up again and then come back, or jump down and then come back again, and stuck in the range again until maybe next week it might sit in here, who knows, until they give us something. So that's my view. Euro pound slowly moving. I'm not going to place any orders again because once again it's anything, it might go back and very slow up there. or slow go continue the way down. So that's why I'm just going to leave it. Australian dollar is still in my recovery, except it did what I was expecting, exactly as what I said yesterday. It was looking like it's going down. It went down, touched the level, right, just as expected, and turned around. So gave us another top. So as you can see on the 4-hour chart, right, when I was telling you one top, I see it could possibly have another top, and that's exactly what it did. It created another top. It did not go higher though. Luckily didn't touch my stop. I moved it a little bit higher just in case at night might be something. And you see now turning around. So like technically I still would consider it to go down more than going up. But you never know, like I'm saying, I don't know what is going on, what's going on, how much longer it's going to continue this way, sitting and doing not what we want. I mean, okay, it does what I want. Well, not I want, but what I think it will do, but it's not moving enough. You see, guys, here only moved a little bit, just as I thought it would be. You see, only 20 something pips from here. Okay, about 30 pips, but let's see now. You see, it started to go down, so hopefully it will continue the way up, way down. And once again, I mean, you see, it can be stuck again here, but at this moment, it does look like it might finally continue inside this channel and maybe even break through and continue the way down finally. Or sit, maybe it will, you know, who knows, stuck in this range. It's a bit not very good visual, that's it. You know, maybe it will stuck in here, you know, go down again to this area or something, go back up again. I mean, it's quite going to be a nice move. That's what I was more expecting, a bit better moves. Or maybe it will just get into this little range again. But something should come out. They should move it at some point. At some point it will. So, okay, so that's it. At this moment I'm in the recovery mode, so just wait. Gold, on the other hand, at least someone is trying to make good moves, okay, and is expected. So gold did exactly as what I was thinking it would do. It covered the, okay, 4 hours chart would be better. That candle, right, the wick. So it's just as expected, except it's created another one, which it should also cover, which is trying to do now. I don't know if it will. There is also another opposite one to cover. You see, guys? Yeah, you remember it had a loss, made me a loss on that trade. And so today it's covered it. So that's what I like with gold, to trade with the EEAs, because it makes good moves. And if it gets in a bad trade, it gets out quite fast. So you see, in one day with Australian, I'm still sitting a few days already. With gold, got bad trade yesterday, got a good trade today. See, so I covered first with the small. I was banking it a few times and banked it again and again and again, and eventually it's closed out the whole recovery, and so it's covered me the loss and made me profit. So that was all of these movements in here, you see, while it was moving down. So which was also the news with the COVID, right? They had again news with the vaccine, and which helped actually gold to finish the movement inside the channel as we were expecting. And so now you see from here it jumped back up, and now it's back in here. I mean, okay, now it might try to go down, and to be honest, I thought this movement will break it. Okay, so I thought it actually will be breaking and actually finally going to 1850, but no, they decided to jump out because pretty much expectation was because a lot of people were buying here, right? So because it's a channel and the swing traders, they all like, okay, we touched the level and we were buying, but then it stopped again before our previous channel, right? So it's kind of like fall, pull back, and then started to fall again. So now I would be more consider it continue, but it's for somehow it still doesn't want to get to 1850. I don't know why they're not letting it to get to 1850, but I still think it should go cover that and go further. But first you see I have highlighted this area, not highlighted, but you can see that the little level. So I was hoping to wait a bit for some consolidation here. You see yesterday it's actually broke at night, and today it might do the same. You see right now it looks like market started to move at night. And but if it's not going to break yet, I'm going to wait for this consolidation in this area. Okay, so if it will consolidate here, then I will be placing orders. I think it's a little bit risky to place now because like yesterday, see it's felt, and then it's actually turned around a bit, right? Corrected, and then we're going to have now closing the markets. It's not going to work for 1 hour, and then it will be swap. That's why I wouldn't go for trade right now to get into the trade and catch a big swap. So yeah, if it will consolidate, that would be a placing orders, buy and sell. I mean, yeah, I still would be more considered continue, but who knows if they will give us any news, then of course it might turn around and continue inside this channel. Yeah, but like I was telling before, I don't see any positivity for gold really to go up. That's why I was saying when we were still sitting here, I couldn't wait. Why is it still sitting? Why is it still sitting? That's why I thought, okay, when I was trying to place both directions, I would have really usually placed only one direction, but I thought, okay, maybe it still wants to go up because of the COVID cases, right? They're growing, and the COVID vaccine is not used yet. So that's why. But here you see, guys, for example, for gold to go back up in this area, it's okay. It has a lot of opportunities because some people buying from here. That's what they did. Some people selling from here because they also think that gold should go down at least to 1850. But I think it might even smash that level. If it smashes that level, I think it's going to be another big move. But maybe not too far because there is so much speculations could be around this. You never know. So, but to go up higher, it's nothing. It's quite empty because all of this drop was based on the news. That's why if you just logically think, it more opportunities for gold technically just to go down and collect this bottom, that bottom, and this bottom, right? And fool everybody else, the swing traders who wants to buy from here, right? Because a lot of people want to buy from here, expecting it to go up, and that's what could be quite easy manipulation that like they did here, and now possibly continue. But you see, it's also looking like a double bottom. That's exactly what they might do. Try to break us a little bit, go back up, a little bit break up, again, not as high, and then actually eventually break down. So I wouldn't exclude such a scenario. But this moment, I prefer to wait a little bit, and hopefully it will actually slow down a little bit, consolidate in this area and give the opportunity to get into the trade. So that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, the other pairs I'm not going to look at again. You see here, like I was telling you, New Zealand dollar started to go up a little bit, right? Not too much, but still jump out, right? So it didn't turn around like everybody's expecting. I have warned you about it. So be always careful with this. And so like I'm saying, this quite easily might go even higher, or maybe actually to sit and stuck until something. So, and New Zealand yen, for example, also started to create this nice triangle. You see, it started to jump up. But for example, I'm waiting for this area. I still want it to come back in here and then place orders. So, and pretty much it. Dollar CHF also nothing happened. You see, just in a side today, completely all day, nothing interesting. If it will sit below the level, possibly this could be a breakout and then placing the buy orders. But at the same time, I don't exclude if it will continue the way down and here maybe consolidate. So I would look at possibilities if it will actually go down further and start to consolidate a little bit. But you see, we want something like this, nice and smooth. This is a little bit a mess. I mean, looking a bit like a double bottom possible, but still. So that's why, I don't know, I'm just going to leave everything like I'm saying, maybe a bit more concentration on gold, because you see gold is quite nice. If you get in a bad trade, it gets you out quite fast from it and covers the losses. But it's also very volatile. It has very big spreads. That's not good. And that's it. So that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, of course, don't forget to subscribe, like. Happy trading, everyone. And also, as because of the new version of EA, and you know, it's the end of the year, a little bit of like holiday season. So I decided to finally we agreed with the programmer, so you can try EA for a week before, if you decide to actually subscribe to it afterwards. It's only $20 a month until the end of this year. From the January we're going to increase the price because there are more functions in it. And but if you will, for example, try it and you like it and you stick with the $20 subscription, it will be fixed for you forever, as long as you're going to continue the subscription. So yeah, try it, because like I'm saying, this is great EA, a lot of help with it, much easier, less stress, don't have to watch every single pair and every single peep, just like from time to time keep an eye on it, or maybe completely automatically to try to put it. There are some other modes, new videos I made, and there will be some more with the recovery system. More videos I will show. I've showed already with the trade modes, because it's not just only one system built in there. There is also pyramiding could be used, and yeah, I think you're going to like it really. So that's why I think you should, try it and see yourself, believe it. Of course, on demo accounts. If you don't know what you're doing, if you're not familiar, of course you can try it on demo account, see, back test it, play with it, and then decide for yourself. So if you do so, go to my Telegram channel, which is JanaFX, and I left an email there. Just don't forget to check your spam folder, because I will be sending a lot of emails. I already have quite a lot of demand, and that's why my email can get into a spam folder. So please check it, or junk folders, and yeah, get it out. So if you ask for EA, so you will find it. It definitely would be there. Well, maybe it will be in your inbox, but if it's not in there, check the spam and junk email. So that's it, guys. See you in my next video. Bye.